Well guys, it seems I was right regarding this second last guy, the seed. When an island, the seed will be found in Dunfric Fortress. I was just there off screen and he was not there. So it's probably part of the quest. He's probably like the Falker of the DLC. You can kill everyone else, but you have to wait just before the main boss to get them. Imagine it's Ciara. She did say she was part of them. When they walk this slowly, you know you're going to go into cutscene.
God has heard my prayers.
You flatter me, Lord. But what's wrong? Where's Bodith?
He's not returned. Nor have 2 messengers sent after him.
This cannot be simple misfortune. It hints at some dark design.
Do you wish you'd taken up Eivor's offer earlier?
Aye. We may have lost 3 souls for not giving it more serious consideration.
Let me go after him, Lord. If he lives, I will find him.
Even with your cunning and guile, you would not go unchallenged. Not without a king's pass, and few Vikings have those.
I'd wager a few from Donegal do.
Donegal? A Norse settlement?
A port on the western shore. A fair bit of their trade finds its way to Aljach, so someone there is bound to have a pass.
Is this port well guarded?
It's crawling with Norsemen grown lazy on success. They'd not expect someone to go Viking on them.
Good. I'll go to Donegal now and get one of these passes. With your leave, Lord.
If it means fewer lives lost, you have my blessing.
At least he admits that we're the most powerful being in the map at the moment. Oh, we can either fast travel or just keep going straight. I'm gonna go straight. Oh, look at these clouds. I so miss rain here in South Africa. Currently it's winter and I think we're in a summer. Yeah, I think we're in a summer region. It sometimes rains in winters, but for some reason this winter it's been very dry. I don't know about the other areas in South Africa, but here where I am it is. Did that break your speed? No, you're still using it. Okay, nice. Some of these entrances on mountains like this were hard to find. Because you have to find the correct entrance for the loot. Because there was gold, I think there was gold and white here in these areas. Find a king's pass, so we're gonna kill people for it. Or we're gonna silver tongue it. Come on. Wouldn't be just here where I failed at one objective. Because the dude was right in that flippin' tower, I didn't know it. Or was in that tower.
If there are any king's passes to be had, I may well find one here.
Is where though? Oh, there. Wait. Dead. I'm getting tired of fighting enemies. That's why I'm trying to get the
That
quickest
one looks like they
way
would have
possible.
business with Allah. This should get me through Allah's gates.
Thank you, Sunan. Thank you, dear Sunan. I think we should be able to fast travel now. Because we're not in combat. These trade posts remind me of the mods in Skyrim, where you can build your own fortresses and have enemies attack it. I don't know, I really want to try games like Red Dead, but on the other hand, if I can get Skyrim to look very nice, I mean, that's a good option. With the right mods, it can essentially be a new game. Something people would want to see. And then again, I heard there's extensive looting and hunting and stuff in Red Dead.
Well now. An impressive fortress. One cannot help but wonder what's within. Now to see how they treat someone with a king's pass.
What business have you here?
The business of king.
Go on, then.
I just skipped that because I
Who
got
are
stuck
you
in
to
a
come
walking
before the
bug.
kings of Einar unannounced?
Fergal. You're not Fergal. I don't know you.
I am Sturm of Donegal. Who's Fergal?
The king of Dublin speaks of a cousin who advised us for a time. A glorified goat herder who should have taken our advice. So, Sturm, what brings a Viking from Donegal here?
You tell me. I came at your invitation.
There's some mistake. I sent no such message. It wasn't me. It could have been you know who. But he hates Vikings. Forgive my brother's bluntness. We will get to the root of this, I assure you. Can I offer you a drink?
Yes? More drink? I haven't seen the bottom of my cup since I got here. If I wasn't a trusting man, I'd say they're trying to keep me drunk.
No drink for me.
Okay, he's
I'll return when you have finished your king's business.
If it's not drink you're wanting, you should take a tour of the ring fort. It's renowned throughout the land.
he's not
As
really
we've
drunk.
told you several times, King Barda, the ring fort of Arla is not open to guests. In fact, you could even say that it's closed for a select few.
Ah, so you're keeping prisoners there. Oh, have a drink, you two. Do you think I haven't taken a few hostages myself?
I'll seek out a place to rest until you remember why I was summoned here.
Of course, of course. Your pass will grant you free run of this place.
If you see Fergal, say hello for me.
For the last time, Bart, the ring fort is off limits.
Our cousin isn't drunk.
If I read Barrett right, freeing Fergal could be key to liberating Allah. And to do that, I need to get inside that fort. Go.
Yep, I was here before and I couldn't get through the gates and I wondered why. Now we know. been a while since I've gone all silent, like... Well, I start like that with most of my excursions, but in the end I end up just shooting, because why not? You're strong enough. I mean, if we can do this, why not? Oh, that one's a strong one, it seems. You saw me, oh. Seems to be only the guards below left now. Come on, sideways. Thank you. I saw the key. There's. I was about to say I saw the key here somewhere. Just can't remember where. Come on, now he's going back down again. Come on, can you, Eivor? Thank you. Get stuck in everything, man. Come close so I can jump on you.
Right key.
I'm gonna kill most of the guards because I'm afraid these guys are gonna kill all these men.
Out of God is with me!
Oh, they're also tied up. Well, that's extra work.
Kind. Thank you so much.
Ah, my friend, you have my thanks.
Hey, you're Eivor, right? You serve King Barrett. We were meant to check on the king and report back, but soldiers grabbed us and threw us in here.
I'll let you out. Return to King Flann if you can.
Yeah, please don't follow me. I see all of them are anyway.
Is there someone here named Fergal?
Blessings upon
I am
you,
he.
friend. Thank you.
Who wants to know, Viking?
I serve Barrett Makiva and King Flann Shinna. They offer you freedom.
Secure the prison, so there's still a few guards left. No one on the wrong side, everyone on the other side.
You're mine! Skittering away there!
You're a vacuum in the rest of the house, so hopefully it doesn't pick up on this recording.
I shouldn't see this. I hurt you one.
Getting tired?
What's the leading duck? Worms!
Come. Only problem with the pointing cards is you can't really see anything. Oh, I love this moveset. Love that moveset.
Join us, cousin. We've been having a grand old time, the kings and I.
It's the abbot who's turned this place into a prison. He's taken hostages from all the families to control all of Ireland. Shut your gab, Donald. Owen would kill you if you talk too much.
I don't know if you guys can hear what's going on in the game, and I can't as well, but I'm gonna pause the recording of
It's like
this
Donald said, it was Owen. He told us to delay whoever came until...
Until what?
Until the abbot can move his forces in.
How many men? How many?
We don't know. No one does. He has some companies at Armagh, more men than he lets on. That's all I know.
Left to my cousin, you'd both be puddles of blood and guts. But King Flann might spare your heads.
Sorry if you guys can't hear the game
You'll
inside.
be treated as hostages, not prisoners. Until your king decides what to do with you. Now, think on your sins.
Just so fucking stupid.
It'll be easier in the end to let them keep their crowns, but... they don't need to know that yet.
Flann must learn of this trap.
I've already sent messengers telling him to pull his army back. I wasn't going to sit on my arse waiting for you.
I'm impressed.
Don't be. It took days of drinking that swill before Neil finally grew bored and careless.
You have outdone yourself. I'll be sure to let the king know who the real hero was today.
Thanks to you, cousin. Make sure that message reached Flann and I'll join you all later. May Soul and Mauni guide ye.
What the hell happened to the sound in game? It's either just my headset that the sound disappeared now. But I'm just gonna quickly pause everything, cause yeah. Well, that was a tad awkward. Midway after killing these people, like I was right there, when the cutscene began, no sound, no rain, nothing. Got inside, nothing. I'm just glad you guys could hear the cutscene there, because I literally could not hear anything. Let's see what's going on. Doesn't matter if we fast travel or not, it's equal distance. I'm impressed with our cousin's quick thinking there. I half and half missed what was going on, just because my sound cut out. So I'll see what's going on here. I was focused more on trying to fix my headset than pay attention to what the word said on screen. Because even though I couldn't hear, I could still see, but yeah.
Eivor.
And I was muted, of course.
You did well at Alec. We march in the morning. I think it no small thing for you to lead my honor guard.
Did you not get Barrett's message, Lord? You must pull back, not move forward. This ruse is part of a larger trap not yet sprung.
Barrett believes to know the minds of these kings, but the church has taken root. and flourished since my uncle's day.
The church is behind the plot against you. Did the message say nothing of Abaddon?
King Neil and King Donald were doubtless seeking to cast blame elsewhere. The church is a convenient scapegoat.
What if there's some truth to Bareth's suspicions?
Owen is the abbot of Armagh, God's appointed in Ireland. I cannot doubt him on the word of a friend.
You mean a pagan?
Why are you all still here? Did my message not get through?
It did, but King Flann is not convinced.
You must pull out a clawher now, my king, before we are surrounded by Owen's army.
You do not command me, Bareth McEivor. If there was an army, my scouts...
Your scouts are dead. Baldur's blood, Flann. How many must die before you learn to trust?
You forget yourself, Bareth. Do not invoke your false gods in my presence.
Listen, what's that?
Owen's wolves have arrived. I didn't come this far to die in a tent, my king.
Idiot.
Come on!
That's what happens if you don't listen.
I should not be seen in this area.
Sorry, Odyssey.
I'll take more heads than you, cousin!
Do not wager on it!
Hold off this assault! We will save the day!
Can I? Got it? Man, it's hard aiming with this thing. Come on, let go. Let's do it the right way. What are all going for the chick? Oh, the Ciara isn't that threatening, but they're all going for her. Probably because she's the weakest thing.
They're all around us!
The archers have fire!
They come from the fields!
Blunt those archers' barbs! Leave none alive!
Follow my lead!
Look at that ricochet.
I offer your death to Odin.
Seek out Sean and Ciara at the barricades. I'll kill the men and meet you back here.
Until then, cousin.
Worms take you! Get Die! That's the last of them!
Okay.
Use your help, Eivor!
Come with me! I will be your shield! They're on the roads!
They have no honor! Show them no mercy!
Oh, that's so cool.
Stay sharp.
They retreat!
You've saved us!
Quite quickly, if I may say so myself. Oh, that fire and poison combo was OP. I'm drinking tap water today instead of distilled water. Because in the office we've got a tap.
We
that
held them
distills it.
off. At a great cost.
At home.
Eivor,
Oh,
where is Barith?
Barith! Can you hear me?
the taste isn't all nice.
Barith Makiva!
Probably dead or dying. Will I pick that up? Apparently not.
Show me what lies ahead.
I can't even run. I'm stuck in jogging, so
A
probably
cold
cutscene on me.
hand grips my heart.
Barith!
Yep, called it.
Barith,
Eivor,
I'm here.
a glorious end, don't you think? Worthy of a saga, maybe. And you thought I'd gone soft.
No one knew your true measure.
Except you, cousin. You never doubted me.
Your bravery will be remembered, Barith. I'll see to it. Hold your weapon well, cousin. I will see you in Valhalla.
Siegfried is my Valhalla, Eivor. Valhalla need not be a place. It can be a legacy. Flann must back him. Have him swear by his God. There's nothing the Christians fear more than their Almighty's wrath.
Well, who didn't see this coming? Just because the king didn't want to listen.
It will be done.
A hero's funeral. Barith has become a greater man in death than he was in life.
Or maybe we were too small to see his full size.
A harsh truth. But fair. He saw more clearly than I. And I ignored his counsel. Owen will pay for his death.
What then? When the abbot is gone and you've tamed the north, what of Siegfried? Will you give him your royal support?
When he has proven himself. It would not be good politics at this time.
Trolls take your politics! Barith gave his life in your service. If this is how you repay loyalty, you'll be in short supply.
Twice you stung me with truth. I'll return the favor. Siegfried isn't ready. But he could be, with proper teaching.
Good. He'll benefit from your wisdom.
And my support. But neither throne will be secure while Owen lives.
We'll throttle the snake. And afterwards, the fate of this land will be in your hands. Yours and Siegfried's.
The horses are being made ready, my king. Sure you don't want to rest your bones and leave by dawn's light?
My thoughts ride too rough for sleep. I've an army and reputation to reclaim. The second may prove harder than the first.
My mother used to tell me how the Morrigan would feed on the death of heroes, then fill men's heads with thoughts of war. I imagined using the Tara Stone to drown out their song, the way Bishop Patrick drove the snakes from Ireland.
There's no power strong enough to do what you say. Not even the gods can change fate. The world is destined to end in war.
'Twas not but the fantasy of a young girl, so...
Tell Flann I'll come to him after I have arranged things with Siegfried.
Tell him yourself. I'm not leaving yet.
Let's hope the kid listens. It sounds so nice. I am lazy. Oh, fast travel not available. Are you joking? Oh, it's because I was falling. Left hand special attack. Technically with this it's both weapons.
Eivor, we will march upon Armagh immediately.
This place smells like a brewer's hut.
I will blood eagle the abbot with my own hands. I will blanket the north with the skulls of petty kings.
Enough! If you charge into Armagh like a berserker, they will crucify you like their Christ.
I'm sorry to tell you, my king. The siege weapons you requested are being held by Armagh.
Hell have that abbot. Those weapons were to be a show of the strength of Dublin's new king.
Forget about shows of strength. Cast your fortunes with Flann. The High King will be a powerful ally if you back him now. Where are these weapons coming from? Who is supplying Armagh?
A shadowy web of pirates run by a druid cult. They roost along the northern coast, looting and trading in equal measure.
These druids, do they call themselves the Children of Danu?
In fact, they do. Led by one they call the Seed.
There you go.
Now that you have their scent, I wish you a good hunt. If there is nothing more, my king, I will return to my shop.
I will gather what forces I can wherever I can, and join them to Flann's. Together we will avenge my father.
You have a strength that comes from him. When you find that, men will follow.
Yeah, I know where he is. It's just that now he spawns in after I've already cleared this bloody place. So I have to clear it twice. Actually 3 times. When I was exploring to clear the map, when I was looking for him before this episode, and now.
Go!
I don't like that these druids are so close to my encampment. Really looking for a game where I can build cities. No, I know Bannerlord technically is that, Mountain Blade. But I need a game where you can build cities, RPG, all that stuff. Roleplay and base building. Almost like Valhalla, but just a bit more explored, like quite a bit more explored.
These would be the arms dealers the Tsar spoke of. I must approach carefully.
Why carefully when I can just go in guns blazing?
Stop! You there!
I hate that it auto-locks you to the body. You see, it's sun attack, but it's doing that 3-arrow attack thing instead. Can I? Thank you. Okay. Can I dodge, please? What the hell's that?
We watch each other's backs!
This must be the dude, 'cause it's a different name to enemy. Yep. Thought so.
Darkness. So the abbot leads the children of Danu, both druid and bishop.
Thought so.
But God will greet him at his death.
In the beginning, this guy gave off such bad vibes. Oh, I can't mark him because you can't. You have to go through the storyline to get to him. He's resting in this. He is resisting the assault on armor. I don't know why I'm saying resting. Do they still see me? I doubt it, because Eivor put his weapons away. Oh, there. So we're almost done. Almost. I think maybe an episode and a half. Maybe. After we get his blood, we still have to go to that other druid. So if he's a druid, then he knows Ciara was. Well, not perhaps a druid, but worked with him. He's their leader.
Eivor, come in. Sigfrid tells me you've been hunting pirates in the north.
Allies of Amar, providing weapons and other supplies. I've cut them off.
God is truly with us. Owen is weakened, and will soon taste God's justice.
Do you have the men to take Amar?
We do, thanks to Sigfrid. He has rallied Vikings from every corner of Ireland.
How did you convince the Norse to fight for you?
I told them of a monastery full of silver to be looted.
Your father would not have made such a promise.
And he would not have raised as many men.
You cannot win the goodwill of the people by destroying their homes, or their church.
But, my lord, these men came expecting a raid. If we deny
If
them
I
that...
may, I think in this case some burning might be useful.
Tell me how.
When we were attacked at Clougha, Owen didn't stop there. He burned Cashelor as well, to send a message. It is our turn to light up the land with fire and smoke to let the people know that Almar has fallen.
Burn what you must, but keep your warriors leashed. Kill only those who oppose us and spare the church.
As you command, my king.
There's something else. Abbot Owen leads the children of Danu.
So, the poisoning, the ambush, they were all part of Owen's nefarious schemes. We'll cleanse our mav of this unholy filth. Sigfrid and I will prepare our men. Join me when you're ready. Choose a good view, dear poet. It'll be a battle for the ages.
Thank you for not saying anything about my past.
The past is past, and not our future.
I swear, Eivor, you really are like a hero out of folk tales. Do I have permission to sing your song?
You do. once I've had a chance to finish it.
Speak to Flan.
Our forces are replenished. Thank God's good grace.
Some part of those thanks should go to Siegfried, Lord.
Aye, I'll not forget his role today. He's a good man, but he lacks his father's seasoning.
Then you must show him what it is to lead, Lord. In the court and on the field.
Come, let us flush out this false abbot without delay.
Yes, let's begin.
Yes, Owen must answer for his actions.
Let me guess, they're gonna sharpen their tools, get ready. Cutscene. Or not.
There are fewer defenders than I expected.
They cower behind their walls. Let's strike while we have the advantage.
We move forward, but remain alert. God will guide the right.
We have no other choice! Breach that gate! The bridge is down!
My Northmen are ready. Smash them!
Mongrel! If they don't show mercy, kill them to a man! Take care! They have artillery! Unleash God's wrath on these sinners! These are soldiers, not farmers! Don't hold back! They attack from above! Clear the ramparts! You will pay! Jesus, guide my blood!
Oh, I just have to defend then. I thought there was enemies being marked.
Can't hold out much longer! Shoot!
Ah, too low.
We're trapped like rats! We must raise that portcullis to go any further. You're mine!
Come on. I started the ladder and they just climbed sideways, like really?
Panorama in flames! Light up the sky for all to see! Torch the rooftops!
Skittering away there! You're going down! You'll suffer for that! You break!
Did I just throw him into that? That was awesome.
Die! You're dead! Christ God is with us! You'll pay! Hell take you! There's only one way! Through that gate!
Or do I have to open it from behind? I'll take a break with the lantern, maybe.
Gather your breath, but remain at the ready!
King Flan! Are you near?
For Saint Patrick! They mustn't breach the gate!
Trap!
We cannot
I knew it looked too easy.
clear the area.
Shit!
Christ have mercy!
I wonder how many people have killed with these sickles. It must be more than 100 by now.
Eivor! I need help with this door!
Hey, come here!
Ah, the roles have changed.
Leave this house of God, Flanshina, or be cursed with his wrath eternal.
You desecrate this holy place with foul corruption. You are a sickness to be purged.
God will be my judge, not you. You act the Christian king, but let pagans and wolves do your dirty work.
Do
Same
not
from
preach
you.
about playing both sides. I know you lead the children of Danu.
Do you? Then you should know you cannot win. My children are everywhere.
Oh, you're talking
Even
about
in
Ciara.
your court.
Who do you mean?
Ciara had the makings of a high priestess, but she was careless. Dabbled with forces she could not control.
Don't listen, Flan. He tries to cloud your judgment.
Small wonder she charmed her way into your court. She's always been attracted to men of power.
You lie, devil.
Love conceals blemish and evil. It's easy to lose sight when you're following a woman's backside.
There's no shame in keeping your hands clean of this filth. Let me do your dirty work.
It's God's work.
Protect your abbot! Into perdition! You shall not let your cattle breed with a different kind. You shall not sow your field with two kinds of seed.
Do not quote scripture to me, devil. May your tongue burn for eternity while your throat is pierced with jagged glass.
No. You would rather have a song from your pagan poetess. If she didn't tell you about the children of Danu, what other secrets does she keep?
He tries to poison your mind with his dying words. Lord, don't let them in.
Could he speak truth?
The best liars mix truth with lies. If she was part of that cult, she isn't anymore.
You're right, of course. This fetid air befouls my thoughts. Let us step out into God's cleansing light.
Did we get his blood? His shard?
It is a beautiful land.
We are a blessed people.
Word of our victory spreads like fire in a dry field. I couldn't stop all the looting, my king. But I made certain the people were spared.
They will sing of the High King who cleansed the church at Armagh, and the King of Dublin, who fought with honor at his side.
And the hero who came from the land of heroes who helped them win the day.
All will be remembered. living and the dead.
I wonder what's next. Still have to go talk to the other priestess. The druid. First I want to see what quest that is before I accept it. So we've eliminated the whole cult now. Why are you unread? Well, they're dead. Other order is dead. I was a bit, maybe I was a bit wrong a while ago when I said that Odyssey had more assassinations. It seems about the same. Let's see which one. So many things happening at once now. Let me quickly get our loot again. Let's do the, the sun is the spear. Let's do that first.
A visit from my good... Care to
Each of these we can do 3 times. It's insane. That ton of resources. The funny thing is when we go back to the main game or the next DLC, we're going to forget about all this loot. We're just going to stay capped.
Very well. Always.
How much money do we have, by the way? 4,700, not bad. Island. Amber Sun. Let's into Ciara's hut. Let's do that first. Got a feeling we're gonna get that weapon. She's over there. I'm gonna let this episode go on a bit longer, even if it spills into the next. Just so that we can see if we can maybe finish the DLC in this episode. If not, then I'll just cut it into 2. It goes on for a bit too long. Some of these hills are just a tad too steep for our mounts. Still a beautiful DLC. I wonder how big the Siege of Paris is going to be. If it's only going to be in the city, or if it's also going to be a massive map like this. Remains to be seen.
'Tis done.
Here are your blood-soaked bits of amber.
I felt them die, each by each.
Boil these shards. Make your potion.
I shall. I've been preparing for this since we met.
You had faith in me. Kind of you.
You spoke of great power.
The spear. You'll have it in your hands soon enough. Once you defeat Balor.
You said nothing of this.
Surely you remember Balor. He is heat, drought, the scorching sun come to earth.
I know of no such creature.
Many heroes fell to him, but Woden would not.
The lance called Gaebolug pierces his flesh. This is where he is weak. Are you ready to fight him?
Let's fight.
Let me drink.
Drink deeply. You'll remember. Balor is ancient. He is chaos itself. Defeat him, and the spear is yours.
Please tell me he's only level 512 like the rest. Because they barely damaged me.
I have waited for you these many centuries, Fjolnir.
I have come for your power.
Come, take it then.
Oh.
You are twice blessed to believe you can defeat me.
He doesn't have any weak points. Oh boy. This is gonna be tough.
The form. You will be next.
Feels like a Dark Souls boss.
I am the wrath of this. I will scorch you to cinders.
Come on. Come on. Yes. Dead. Apocalyptic size fight.
What have I defeated? I must speak to Dedra.
I felt you would prevail.
It was an unusual contest.
The spear Gaebolug is yours for crushing the children of Danu and defeating Balor. Ciara will be pleased the Danu have been quenched.
She fights hard for those she calls true droids.
Keep the spear close, Eivor. I sense a great battle ahead.
Goodbye, Dedra.
Slán, Eivor. Slán.
Now I'm curious to see the stats of this weapon. Lightning shocks the enemy after 3 consecutive hits. Wow. This goes well if you got an Odin set, like the stun set. It looks good. Do my bit to keep those exclamation marks away. Okay, now we've got one quest left, and that's travel to Doro and speak to Ciara, probably. Wonder if the king wants to kill her or...
What has happened?
They have summoned Flawn. I hope he shows soon, if only to end this bickering.
I know what this is about.
Speak.
Lord, there has been much deliberation these last few days. News of Owen has spread like a mountain fire.
The people are frightened. We are unsettled, to say the least. A trusted abbot unveiled as a pagan conspirator.
The Druids have permeated the church at the highest level. There's no telling how far down it goes.
Something must be done. We must rid them of this land. Begin an inquisition.
How dare you speak like this? Owen acted alone.
He belonged to a sect. There are others like him. Do you deny it?
I do not deny it. But then you will speak only of the children of Danu.
A weed that grew from Druid roots. If we allow it to thrive, how can we ever be certain this will not happen again?
Flom, I do not like what these men are implying. Do not entertain this.
You would presume to tell your king what to do. You, who share those druid roots. You even know this sect by name. Perhaps, like Owen, there is more to you than meets the eye.
Bastard!
Enough! Speak to her like that again, and rats will sup on you. Alive.
Apologies, my king. Poetess. I do not mean to cast suspicion, only to draw a very real comparison. We do not know from where the next threat will come, and we cannot simply hope that it will not come. We must put aside our differences and come together as Christians if we wish to preserve an Ireland under God.
Flan, if you do this...
I know well where you stand, Ciara. Are there any others who wish to speak?
I will. This gathering shows us something very clear. That there is solidarity in this cause. If we do nothing, the weeds will continue to sprout, leading to unrest across the kingdoms. But if we act, begin an inquisition, it will lead to unity this land has sorely lacked.
These are my people, Siegfried!
And there are those within who threaten the very fabric of this land. Can you really stand there and defend them?
Anyone else?
I don't agree with any of this.
What is being proposed is a bold strategy, the consequences of which cannot be properly weighed just now. You must allow time to reflect, Lord.
Every moment we waste weakens our position. Lord, we kings are all in agreement. There is but one move to make.
We will launch an inquisition. Every druid will face a choice. Reform or exile. The future of Ireland is a wholly Christian one.
Where is she?
Where did Ciara go?
Set off for her house, just down that road. Looked mighty.
I need your eyes, my friend. Ciara is not of sound mind. I need to settle her down. Ciara,
Get out! Leave me be!
what is this? What are you doing?
Flann, the spineless fool. What was he thinking?
He saw an opportunity to unite the kingdoms. He seized it. It is what any king would do.
Do not defend him.
I am not. But consider what would happen if he ignored these allied kings. You're right to be upset. But you know Flann best. This was not a decision he made lightly. Let us go back and talk with him. If anyone can convince him to reconsider, it is you.
Oh, I will. Whether he wants to or not.
What?
I am sorry, Eivor. I cannot let them erase us.
Eivor! Can you hear me? Eivor! Are you alright?
Did you see Ciara?
I expected her here. Eivor?
Oh!
What is that? I think it's Ciara.
It must be. I do not know what she's trying to do, but she's angry.
This is my fault. I must speak with her.
It may be too late for that. She said she would not let you erase the druids.
But what means will she use?
The Leah Fall. I think she will try to use it to stop you.
A stone?
It is an ancient part of her lineage. There may be more to it than myths and legends.
I knew my decision would upset her. But I was certain she could find a way to understanding.
It was no simple decision. By choosing one, you betray the other. Choices that weigh heavily require ample time to reflect, if you are to find the best outcome.
I acted rashly. I listened to frightened men, Eivor. Men whose loyalty I hungered for.
Clear your head, Lord. We're nearly there.
So she's turning into the end boss. If only we got as much iron as we got leather, I might have been able to upgrade all our weapons and armor. Unfortunately, we've only got like a fifth or sixth of the amount. Way too much leather, way too little iron. I would have just gone straight up. Now we have to use the road. The difference between AI and a player.
Leave now!
Ciara!
You want to rid the world of us? I'll rid it of you!
Where is she? Oh dear.
Your sword, Flann. Stay close to me.
Eivor, what do we do?
Fight!
These are my men!
It's them or you! Now fight!
Back! Get back!
They will not listen! Ciara has taken their reason somehow! Defend yourself!
I
you walk this path?
You would stand in my way? I thought you of all people would understand.
I do! This is too far!
Listen to him, Ciara. There can be peace between us.
Just another lie.
I need his help to distract this thing. Wait.
For Ireland!
Keep your guard up.
Ciara? Where are you? Ciara!
That's it, you know you want to.
Flon!
I'll raise the stakes. How about the king's blood on your hands?
Eivor!
This is not a force you can control, Ciara! It will consume you!
So be it!
Sorry, Flon.
It's enough, Ciara. Surrender now.
Nothing but a ruthless raider. Hollow inside. You speak of honor. Where is yours?
You know.
With Balor, his son, another pawn in this endless war.
He is my blood.
Ah, yes. And you will throw away all reason to defend what you are sworn to. I am no different. My people will live to see tomorrow, if it means I have to kill you today.
Battle-hardened over many victories. Do not make me add another.
Do as you must. As will I.
Caught on too late there.
Have you not had enough?
I bathe in battle lust. Now stop, Ciara! Before it's too late!
I will die before I let them trample us!
Laid the smackdown on her.
I told you I would never see the Druids into darkness. Why pretend to be my ally?
I pretended nothing. I thought... I hoped you could be better. Better than Owen.
Don't compare me to that demon!
No? Look around you. You set in motion what the children of Danu hoped you could. You became the vessel for their plot.
always have been. After Mother died, I became the last. The last who could awaken the Leafall. Never did I think I would use this gift so foolishly.
What now?
It ends. Owen, the children of Danu, they only exist in pursuit of the stone's power, and I am the key to unleashing it. You must kill me. Kill me, Eivor. If I die, Tara's power dies with me, and there will be nothing left to lead my people astray. The old ways will return. Let me do this. Let me save them. Please.
Technically I can't kill you, but she wants it, so...
This is a sacrifice that would honor your gods. I will make it swift.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself.
No!
It is what you wanted, Flawn. The Leafall can never again be used for harm. She did not die for nothing.
I will make damn sure of that.
You're gonna break the stone? So loud and so bright. Holy crap.
Ciara, I'm so sorry.
I feel like she would have killed herself anyway if I didn't kill her. I have to check YouTube after this to make sure.
How are you feeling?
Bruised, battered. But I'll live. Though it'll take some time to reclaim my pride.
Took a lot not to kill you.
If you wanted to, that was your chance. I suppose at the end of all this, it's safe to call you a friend.
See to it that Sigfrid's reign is long, and you shall never know me as your enemy.
What is the threat?
Have you met with the other kings? I take it that is why you've come.
I have. The Inquisition is buried. High King is a leader to all who share in his land. You helped me see that. My only regret is not having understood it sooner.
You work to secure a future for all. Ciara would be pleased with this outcome.
I know there is much that awaits you in England, Eivor. But you can set your boots in Ireland any time you please.
Farewell, Flawn. Until we meet again.
What do you think my father would make of all this?
Bardet wanted to ensure the Dublin he left you could stand upright on his own two legs. And while he could not see it through, he would be proud you did.
I will never forget what you did for my family.
Our family, Sigfrid. Keep well. And may your father's Huga be with you always. It shall with me.
So that's the DLC done. And unlike England, none of these quests bugged, so we were able to finish everything. We have to go say goodbye to Azar, or can we just fast travel? Where do you get these fireflies? It's not the first time that I've seen it. In England there's one as well. I think it's in Ravensthorpe. quests. I just have one statue left to do, but I'll do that off camera. Because that's going to take a few attempts. Some of those, you think you're doing well, and then the game's like, nope, sorry, you're not, you're bad at this. Okay, so we are done with all quests, all areas 100%ed in the DLC. Norway is 100%ed, Finland is 100%ed. Now it's just England with the 3 broken quests. That Hildren DLC, I'm not going to do the seasonal quests. And then we're waiting for the Siege of Paris, which is in 4 days' time. Today's the 8th. On the 12th of August 2021, it's releasing. I wonder if it's also going to be this many. We've got more than 140, let's say 143 hours, I think, in this game. It's insane. Almost 145, if I'm not mistaken. Way too much. Bothers me that our brother is just walking around.
Welcome to our home. May you find a second wind here. One to feel.
That is an image I will fix in my mind, Wolf-Kissed.
Yeah, it doesn't say speak to Ranvi or anything, so I'm guessing I can safely call it the episode. I just wish this bloody quest wasn't broken. And the other quests as well. Still not there. Under Ravensthorpe there's supposed to be 2 more. The Myth of Grendel, or whatever they call that thing. Grendel. And that Berserker one that we started in a few episodes ago, but couldn't finish because the game just swallowed the quest. It's gone. Nothing. Well guys, with all of this being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the series and that first DLC. We're waiting for the second to come, and I'll see you guys then. Till then, cheers.